This video, I'm literally going to show you several micro personal brand influencers, the secrets and tips regarding like when to post, the time to post, the day to post, how to avoid getting scammed, and just so much more. So let's get into it. What's up guys, Pepe here, back with another banger. If you want to quit your job and achieve success and freedom, then subscribe and hit that bell icon, okay? We're doing a $5,000 giveaway once we hit 1,000 Puma family members, all right? Personal brand influencers is literally what is exploding right now. So you definitely want to take advantage of it, all right? Meme pages are just not as profitable as personal brand influencers. Why? You need to understand, personal brand influencers, they have influencer and it's personal, all right? Now, obviously it's going to cost more, again, depending on the engagement level and stuff, which we'll go over. But I'm going to share with you hacks, secrets and tips. So let's get into it over the shoulder. Straight into this, all right? So essentially what we're going to do is go through this micro brand influencer success posting guide. Now, I'm actually gonna show you a couple of profiles here so we can actually go through these together, show you the comments and stuff like that, and tell if we would go after something like this, and how much they average cost of these micro personal brand influencers, right? So let's go back over here. So essentially, when you're first starting out with micro personal brand influencers, yes, they are more expensive than meme pages. So personal brand influencers is definitely what's working for us the most. But first things first, you need to pick the right product before you go approach these influencers, all right? But here's kind of like the posting schedule that we'd go through. It's pretty simple. We've tested a bunch of different dates and times and stuff, and I'm giving you the ones that are currently working. If you guys want it in a PDF format as a cheat sheet, then let me know in the comments below, right? So the posting schedule, right, when you're going after these influencers, you want them to post on Tuesday and Sunday, from Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I thought Friday would have been good because everyone finishes work and stuff, but no, obviously that's why you have to do testing. But I've actually done testing for you. So Tuesday, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You could even do 10 o'clock. Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's always going to be late in the afternoon and stuff, or in the evening, for example, Tuesday. This is important because you need to understand the customer, right? They're coming home from work, and they basically are more likely to look on their phone and stuff. Now, if you catch them, let's say for example the USA audience, if you catch them when they're at work, you're gonna get less traffic and stuff. So you definitely want to use the budget that you're investing in these micro personal brand influencers. So Tuesday 8 to 9 p.m, Sunday and 2 p.m. to basically 2 p.m. is good. You could do 3 p.m. as well, just later in the afternoon. All right, it kind of does make sense why that is the case. All right, so now the story post. Basically, let's actually go over to these influencers right here. Basically, if I click into her. Basically, if you see this, is like it's a story, right? So she's basically talking about herself and stuff. It's actually not that great. Let's look at another one real quick. This one here, Ava Jules. So don't want to leave you. So it looks like, I think they're friends. They must be friends. So basically, I mean, it's only two of them. Let's go to this one and this one here. So there's just a picture of her, or video, should I say? There's not much. She's not really doing much there, but again, it's just a social aspects of being on story, right? So let's go back over here. So anything from like $10 for every 1,000 story views. So now you're not going to know how many views, how many story views. That's why you actually got to contact them. When you're going after these influencers, they're going to ask for anywhere from, depending on the size of the influencer. For example, this lady here, depending on the engagement which we're going to talk about, can range from anywhere from, $200 all the way up to say $800 and up. Now, it does depend on the engagement level. It depends on several factors which we're going to go through, but we normally like to invest anywhere from $150, really higher than that, but say $150 for a smaller personal brand influencers, to all the way up to $1,000 per influencer. It depends like if we're making money from the smaller influencers, then we scale to bigger influencers and stuff like that. So it is again more costly, but the return on investment is a lot higher if you're picking the right ones. All right, so yeah, so that is $10 for every 1,000 story views. Okay, you want to contact them and ask them for analytics and stuff. All right. And just see like their demographics, where they're coming from, you know, how many views it's actually getting. This is important before you go ahead and pay these influencers. All right, so normal post. So let's just go over a normal post. All right, let's go over, say, Hannah McLeod. This is a normal post. If you look at these, I mean, look, that's 676 on. I mean, look, let's just quickly go into here. That is a lot of comments right there. All right, look at this. I mean, it looks pretty. It looks pretty good in terms of how many comments each video. Look, that one has got 1,631, 1,000, 2,000. I'm telling you now, she's gonna be charging quite a bit. She's got a lot of engagement. People love her like crazy. That's that's a big one as well. Big one. Look at these. They're all big. They're all huge. So if you understand that, it's important to understand this, right? So a normal post, you want at least 20,000 likes on every photo. So let's go back over here. You can see they've got well over 20k. You know, this one here. Let's go over here. She's got 93k, 70k. It's just mental, right? These are just crazy. These are big. Literally got 234k followers. So what you want to do is basically look at the comments. Okay, now comments, you don't want to basically choose influencers that are doing basically engagement groups, or they're doing like power likes or power comments and stuff like that. You don't want any of that. You want actual real authentic people that actually commenting. So basically there's a way to get, you know, Instagram comments and stuff like that, likes and stuff, you know, by paying in engagement groups, by doing other things in terms of engagement groups. This is just a quick way to get engagement and get you to explore page. Again, I'll probably create another video on this, but it's important to look at their social blade account and see if it's declining. So before you do, I would rather you go to, say, this photo here, for example. She could easily, you know, go into the engagement group, and what I want you to go into every single one, or go to maybe 10 to 20 or even 50 of these, and then look at what are these real people, or are they actually faking? Like, are they just having one word answers and stuff? Like, for example, so gorgeous. I mean, click into that. Look, another thing is that, another tip, right? If you go into each of these and you see like over 100,000, you know, per each, you know, their engagement group, you know, these are big ass you know, pages. You don't really want to touch these, all right, because these are more engagement groups that she's in. So go through it is important to do that. Okay, another thing is obviously, again, over 400 comments, obviously, and again, use Social Blade to see if the account is declining. So you can actually put into this, you know, one of these usernames into Social Blade and see if it's declining, right? If they're having like loads of followers and then all of a sudden it starts declining, you know, there's probably a lot of advertising going on, or there's something going on that is not, it's not a good sign. Okay, definitely not a good sign. You want also to see social proof and show actual proof of the story post views from the influencer. So I'll literally reach out to this person here. Let me just go over here. So she's got a YouTube channel. You can literally just message her, you know, use Kick to message. There's other apps as well to go ahead and find these influencers, but she's also got YouTube as well. Basically find out their contact details, okay, and then you literally message them and ask for the story view, how many views that she gets, what's the engagement and stuff like that, all that good stuff. It's pretty important to do this, because otherwise you're just going to pay, and to be honest, if the social blade is declining, you're gonna have problems. That's definitely a sign of terror. That's not great. And obviously if they're not getting a lot of story post views, then you know what, then it's not a good sign either. But if they're getting like loads of comments and stuff like these are the type of influencers we would go after. But I'm telling you, nowadays these are quite expensive. You can definitely reach out to this person here. You can literally, another way, I'm going to show you a quick trick. I'll probably create another video on this, but you can basically click on this little triangle here, and then you can find others. For example, this one here, Olivia Uri. She's got 322k, but look at the engagement. The engagement, like 290, 257. They're actually quite small. 261, 305, and if you look at the size, this one's got more engagement than this one here. This one's got more followers. Look at the size, and look, the less engagement. Look at that, less engagement. throughout the whole thing. Look, pretty low, like 406. So look like they're all friends and stuff. But look, that one 123, 222. See, so definitely do your due diligence. Again, if you guys want a cheat sheet or whatever, leave me a comment below, and keep grinding, yo. And yeah, like this video if you found this valuable. Share it with someone that can help, and leave a comment below with any suggestions or anything. Check out all my free stuff in the link in the description. I'll see you in the next video. Bless.